Okay, I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and all good. Brilliant. Hello, my name is Uzair and thanks for joining in. It is 5 o'clock in the UK on 10th of September 2020. Every weekday, I log online and start my YouTube live stream. So these sessions are very informal and you can join in for. And I go through various Google Ads, workflows, techniques, tips, and talk about digital marketing, video ads, pretty much anything to help you get the most out of your online ads or marketing campaign. If you are new here, I'll go through today's topic, which is sharing some simple Google Ads strategies to optimize your campaign. Towards the end, I'll go to the comment box, and if there are any questions which have been put up for you, so please put in the questions as we go along. I'll keep an eye on them. And we've got Ashish. Hello, hi there. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so what we all right. Now you'll notice one thing on these slides and also on the title of this live stream. I've kept it simple strategy. Is for a reason. What most people think is that you need to be really advanced, you really need to do a lot of work to optimize and improve your campaigns. But it's the complete opposite. Small tweaks, changes on a regular basis is going to give you the best results. You don't want to make big changes. Now, I want to give you an analogy of any sports person. Be a footballer, tennis player, cricketer, basketball player. When you see them doing those practice drills before the match, they will be extremely simple, and you will think, but he's such a brilliant and a great player. Why does he want to do this simple tapping of the ball or kicking the ball or catching the ball? These are very simple. If they want to catch the ball, they're not going to throw it really high in the air. They're just going to be tossing the coach or the fielding coach or the tennis coach or the football coach. They will just be kicking the ball at them, keeper especially, to catch that ball. So they will be doing some very simple and basic drills. And this is how they prepare for the match. And this is what you want to be doing to prepare for battle. The competitors. Make sure that your ads get above your competitors and reach your target audience. So for today, I'll mainly be focusing on the search network, but there are a couple of tips which are for the Google Play network. So let's start with the goals. You've got to make sure that you know what your goals are. Ask them from, be it a branding campaign or generating leads or sell a product or service. So knowing these goals will help you decide which campaign type you want to go with. So if it's a brand awareness campaign, let's say, you want to possibly display network, video ads, email. It's a direct call to action where you want somebody to sign up, fill in a form. Then you want to create a search campaign where there's the highest intent on Google. When problem, you go to Google to find a solution to it. Or if it's e-commerce, selling something online like a product, then you want that call to action. These are the three most common goals you have for you. Then use the keyword planner and target your keywords. And I've written over here with at least 100 search volume, you will find there are lots of keywords that have got very low volume, and you'll find that they just bloat up that account and makes it more difficult to manage. So what you want to do is, by all means, you can start off with as many as you want, and as you start running the campaigns, you see that there's hardly any impressions or clicks or conversions coming along, especially the impressions, because if there's no impressions, then there's no point in running these. No impressions, there aren't going to be any clicks or conversions. So I would just pause them or them from the account. Now these tips and strategies which I'm sharing with you, they are not in any particular order. So it doesn't mean that the ones which I've shown you earlier are more important than the ones which are right at the last of. So as I said earlier on, when you find keywords which has got the low volume red warning in front of it, you might as well pause them, do anything. And in fact, quite often it hinders your campaigns. If you are running a campaign on a broad modified and exact match strategy, and you are sculpting the traffic, then this will this will stop your exact match keywords. Set up your conversions and set up the value for each. What is the, especially for generation, need to work out customer lifetime value, your conversion rate from a lead to client. So if you get 10 calls or 10 people submit a form on your website, let's say you have 10% conversion and 1 in 10 is converting. Each conversion or a client is worth $1,000. Then your value per lead would be 100. 1,000 divided by 10 would be 100. So you want to put that in so that you can see how profitable your campaigns, ads, keywords are. And then you can bid aggressively or reduce the bids if you're not being profitable. So what you want to do is to make sure that the conversion tracking is set up properly for all the various conversions you have. You might have multiple conversions on the website or the landing page. You could have a form, you could have a call button, or you can have any other conversions. And this is without, especially for e-commerce websites, you've got to get this conversion tracking, because if you don't set up any kind of conversion, you will not be able to run your smart campaigns at all. That really heavily relies and depends on conversion. Okay, hi Sandeep and Shengan. Thank you for being here, and if you have any questions, then please put them in here. I'll come to those questions too. I've also found quite often that other agencies or professionals who have been running a campaign for one of my clients, they did not set up the call conversion, and they were just focusing lead form submit or any other call to action. I also see very often, especially on a e-commerce website, they have not put up the phone call conversion. You need to set it up, and especially for lead generation, you must set it up, because quite often you will get a phone call and you as a digital marketer will not get attributed for that. And the same for an e-commerce website. If there is a phone number on the website, somebody may phone and ask a few questions before they convert. So that touch point in that the path to that conversion, the phone call would have played a major part on somebody going back to the website and converting. So you got to make sure that you set up your phone call conversions. Remarketing campaigns for website visitors and YouTube visitors. This is the lowest hanging fruit. Those visitors who have been to your website have shown an interest in service or products, and anyone who has viewed a video. So right now you are viewing this video, you are in my remarketing list, and I can remarket to you whenever you want, depending on how many days remarketing I've set up. So you can set up a 30, 60, 90 or more remarketing. So if you've got, let's say, home insurance or a car insurance client you are working, what you want to do is absolutely remarket to visitors or to the converters after 11 months, because 1 month before the renewal date you want to start advertising back to them to renew with that company. And this is why remarketing helps to bring back unconverted visitors or bring back converted visitors as well. Now, a lot of marketers say, well, we don't go after the converted visitors. Well, I tend to disagree with them because I want to keep pushing them further down my funnel. So if you are one of my clients and let's say you are we are running Google Ads for you, so potentially we can offer you video marketing, web design, photography, and all other kind of stuff. So if you don't know that we also do all these things, then you may not come to us for the other stuff. Okay, link analytics to your Google Ads account. This is one of the first things you have to do, and set up your audiences, event tracking, conversions in Google Analytics. You can also import them in Google Ads. So there are two conversions which you can track in Google Ads, but what you don't want to do is to put both of them in the include in conversion column, because you will be double counting those. But what you can do is if you are setting up, or if you have set up Google Ads conversion tracking and you include them in the conversion column, you can also import these conversions from Google Analytics, but then you don't include them in the conversion column. So you will still see the data from Google Analytics inside Google Ads as a double check that yes, everything is working fine and nothing has broken. And also with the audiences, you can really do lots of other creative remarketing stuff, how they are behaving on your website when they come through a certain campaign or smart bidding. These days, everybody wants to just switch on the campaign straight right off the bat and just leave it to Google to decide what your bids, not the budget, but how much you the bid's going to be, who are they going to target, and just leave it to the Google gods to get you those conversions ROAS. They do work really well. You feed the right data in. What I tend to do is to start off with a manual campaign. Then once I've got enough conversions, now enough is a very vague number. It's not even a number, but I want to get at least 25, 30 conversions before I start going to target CPA. For target ROAS, I want a few more conversions than that to really give Google the audience avatar, I should say, that these are the kind of people we are looking for. This is the ROAS which we are targeting. And with target ROAS campaigns, what you want to do is to not be very aggressive in the beginning. So let's say the client is demanding or they need a ROAS of 600%. So what you can do is, if you're not successful in the beginning at 600, then you start off a bit lower. Let's say you start at 300. Once you hit that ROAS target, then increase it to 325, 350, and slowly nudge it up. And you'll find that you will be able to scale your campaigns as well as increase your target ROAS towards your target. Custom intent audience, target them on the GTN because these are the hottest audience you can. Now, Google have changed the way you can set up custom intent last month. I will be creating, showing you guys in the next couple of weeks or so of these sessions how to leverage the audience. Extremely important that you do target them because these are the people who have been to Google and searched for certain search terms. Take those search terms or keywords, put them in that audience, and you them that this is the kind of people we are. These that used to be it is kind of like the in market. They are searching for that keyword. A return search or a remarketing list search ads. These are your remarketing search ads, Google Search Net, not on. So the way this works is you can target them by bid aggressively, 50%, 100%, however much you want to bid up, and target those people who searched for a search term, saw your ad, clicked on it, not convert. And when they go back to Google again and search for the same search term, then you can target those people very aggressively because they are still searching and looking for that product. And what you can also do is, another thing which I would say is, give them a different offer or take them to a different landing. Because if they did not convert on the first one, then they might not convert on the same one, but a different offer, they might convert. As I said earlier on, with the audiences, you import them through Google Analytics. And then what you do is set up all these audiences on observation. Let the campaigns run. It will not restrict your campaigns. It will not affect your campaigns. As the word suggests, it is just going to observe. So you'll be able to see all these different audiences and what are the performance of each audience. And if you find an outlier that, oh my God, this is really good audience, then you can bid up on them and also start to target them on the Google Display Network. Instead of having a negative list at campaign level, why not have a negative list at an account level and apply them to all the campaigns, so that you just add your negative keyword to one list, and no matter how many campaigns you are running, it's going to apply to all of them and it's going to save you a ton of time. Setting up ads, Google recommends that you set up 3 ads, 2 extended text ads, 1 responsive search ad. Now, I believe I've seen in a couple of my client accounts that the option for the ETA is not there. It's been taken away. So whether they're doing a test or a trial and then just going on that responsive search ad, because with the RSA ads, you have Google has got a lot more data to play with, to split test or to test different headlines with the descriptions. And I potentially see this as the future of text ads, and this one is going to be sunset. To make your ads a lot bigger and at no extra cost, this is a no-brainer. Just needs a little bit of work once, and then you can make your ad as big as possible, and you'll find that when you have used all these extensions, site links, calls, call outs, structure snippets, locations, and there are a few more, your quality score is going to improve, your CTR is going to improve, your obviously clicks are going to improve, conversions because you're getting more traffic, eventually conversion rates. So don't skimp on this, set them up as soon as possible. Using the search term report to add new keywords, as well as to hunt and fish for new negative keywords. So as of last month, Google has made some major changes to how the search term report played, and what they are not going to show is the low volume search terms. So with less impressions or clicks, you will find that you can't see them anymore. So there has been quite an uproar from a lot of marketers and agents. You can potentially spend a lot of money on search terms which you don't even know about. They pretty much have disappeared from your account. But that's it. We can't do anything about it. So whether we like it or lump it, those are not going to be there. So what you want to do is to again keep your campaign keywords as tightly knitted as possible, and don't go for loose keywords or broad match terms and so on, because you got to tighten it up. Otherwise you will find that your conversions have gone down, your cost per acquisition has gone up, and your campaigns are heading in the never keep your search and display network in the same campaign. So keep them separately, because the metrics are completely different, search and the display. You put them together, you will find that your CTR is obviously going to go extremely low, and impressions will go high. It will be pretty much muddled up. You will wonder why your campaign is not performing as good. Okay, so that was the last slide. If you have any questions, I'm going to now go to the comment box, and now's your chance to put them in. Go through them. Hi Sandeep, I'm planning to increase the subscribers, so can we do ads for subscription? You can. I mean, I have about 15% of my YouTube views from paid ads, and the rest is all organic. So I do run ads, especially the remarketing ones. The best way to do that is, okay, you got to ask this question to you. Why should I, or why would I subscribe to you even if I see you? Because I can't see any value in it right. You put up content, good quality content, then run your ads. You start building up your brand. Like, you come here every day. I know you've been here. I think you're one of the very few who's been here every live stream we've done. So it's because I've built up that trust with you, my brand. You trust me and my message and how I teach. And you got to do the same thing with your client. And you will find me, hardly, very few times I will say, please subscribe, because people do subscribe. If they like my content, I don't need to ask anybody to subscribe or contact me, work with me. I get the leads, I get the subscribers, what you want to do is to focus on creating content, good quality content. You'll get the subscribers, no problem. Hi Rahil, I'm planning to start a search ad for sales objective. Should I go for max CPC or CPA? It's the first time we are running a campaign. So, okay. Now, the sales objective is for everybody, every business. So all I want to know is, are you generating leads and then sales, or is just a online store where somebody comes and buys something from you? Either way, you need to start small and you need to start manual, so you have total control over your campaigns. Once you've got the conversions, as I said earlier on, then go to smart campaigns. Sandeep, if we do exact match keyword, then I think negative list is not necessary. You still need negative keyword lists, Sandeep. You never know what Google is going to show your ads through, or what it can potentially show it for. I know negative keywords, sorry, exact match keywords will restrict the campaign, but bear in mind, exact match is not exact match anymore. So why take that? Okay, in latest times, everyone telling about funnel builder. What is difference between landing page versus funnel builder? We are using unbound. Okay, so funnel builders is how you funnel them in through to your. It's a sales funnel. You go take them somebody to an opt-in page. If they sign up, then they can potentially go to a low value offer. They sign up to that, you show them a higher ticket item, so on. That's your funnel. You can have as complicated a funnel as you want, or a simple one-page landing page, and that is your funnel. You get them in, or you can, and a lot of landing pages which I've seen, and we are also doing it, is we take them to the page and request them to book in a appointment in our calendar. It's a very simple funnel. We hop on a call if they wish to work with us and we feel that we are a good fit for each other. They convert over the phone call, and that's how we run some of our landing pages. Ashish, which conversion tracking should be referred to as Google Ads or Google Analytics? Um, if you want to run smart campaigns, then go with Google Ads. Also import the Google Analytics, but don't include them in the conversion column. Double up your conversion. Then see if there is any big discrepancy, that Google Ads is showing a higher number, analytics showing a lower number, then there could be problem on the website possibly, or with the tag or whatever. And at least you'll get the warning, this is what is happening. But there will be some discrepancies. They will never match, because there will always be a delay of one or the other coming through. Yeah, Sandeep, custom intent is really, really good. Rahil, since my objective is sales, I only focus on long tail keywords like bars, sugar free. Yeah, so granola bars would be is a brand term. So what you should do is create a branded campaign. That is the best one. Even I would say branded ones are even better than remarketing. Now, it's a strong statement, but I believe it's true, because remarketing is after somebody has come to your website and then you're remarketing. Whereas the branded terms, they know who you are. They are buying. They want to buy granola bars, so they've come straight to your website looking for that particular product. So branded campaigns is absolutely a must for you. Set up a branded campaign, and if you are selling beg your pardon, if you're selling online, so I believe it's an online store because people are buying, then set up a dynamic search ads campaign along with a shopping campaign. They will work wonderfully. Sandeep, if we target with videos versus search terms, then what is the difference? Is different video terms are completely different to search terms, so keep them separate. And what you can also do is, the way people search on YouTube, the way they search on Google is different. That's what I'm. So on YouTube, when you go, somebody will say how to learn how to do Google Ads, how to set up a Google Ads campaign, whereas on Google you may find learn Google. So you can target by keywords on YouTube, but I don't find that particularly effective. But by audiences. Ashish, in case of e-commerce website with wide categories of products, should negative keywords be set at all levels, like account level, campaign? I can't answer that unless I know how you are structuring your campaigns. Really depends on the account structure. That can be set up properly and can have a very simple strategy for your negative keywords, but I would need to know a little more. If you need to learn, then you'll get in touch with us and we can work together on a consultant. Thanks, Richard. Glad you're enjoying and hope you well. Hope all the fires are away from you. Okay, Rahil, I'm just getting started with search. Should I directly start with smart campaign? What will I suggest? I've just suggested that earlier on. I personally never start with a. You can try. Struggle to get the campaign started straight up. You need to get your conversions in and then start to switch over to targets. Cool, brilliant. So thank you guys and girls for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, and hope you stay safe. And if you have any questions, then ping it again tomorrow or be here and I'll try them for you. Till then, stay safe and goodbye for now.